Right, so I'm just going to bang this video out. It's just the completion of the interior of this camper. There's loads of bits we missed, but like I said in the next clip, some of these videos are awful, dull. So I'm just going to give this video, put this out now, I don't know how long it'll be. So it's just literally the finishing of the interior of this lorry van, camper van. So I hope you like it, and if you any bits you like or don't like, put it in the comments. And that's it. And then after this, we're off to Dubfest. And please, if you're new to watching these videos and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, because I'd love to get some more subscribers, and then start doing some more videos. This one's going funny already. Look, it's going light and dark. Sorry. Hi guys, welcome back. Just a quick start on this video. It'll only be a short video, this one, because I've had a good look at some of these videos and they're actually dead dull. So that's that finished kitchen unit. They've got those little catches. They're just out of caravans, I guess, but they're new ones online. But they're just these catches, just hold the drawer shut. There's loads of ways you could do it. We've just done that. The other doors, I've just got these really strong magnets that are online. Hold them shut. So I've done all that. That's all finished. And then put the handles on those cupboards up there. Just brighten them up a bit. I'm just doing all the finishing touches now, because obviously on Wednesday, you probably hear that aeroplane, sorry. On Wednesday now I've got to take it for an MOT. So just trying to get all these bits done. Now I'm going to start now on the connections, the water and the gas. And the diesel heater connection is not done. So we'll get those done next. I think it looks alright. I've done all the doors yellow. I'll show you a little bit later on this bathroom door behind me. I've done that yellow as well now. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's looking as good as it can really for an old van. So just a quick look at the battery setup in here. Obviously everybody's battery and power setup is going to be different. Battery's a bit scruffy dirty because it's been in the back, we've been working for ages. These are actually some batteries I've got. They're unmarked, but they're leisure batteries. I bought them for the home here where we're off grid as well. They're supposed to be 220 amps, but they're very good. I've used them. I don't use them here anymore because we've got a new forklift battery here, but I've used them in other vans and they're very good. So they probably are about that. So basically the solar comes in from over there and we go into this solar isolator switch. It's just an isolated trip switch. That means you can turn the solar off, because you've got a lot of solar on the roof and it can be dangerous. I've only gone for obviously Victron. I've always used a Victron for these solar controllers. I've only gone for the 20 amp one, 120. I've just got two panels on the top giving about 70 volts. 470 watts, so that'll work okay, and that's plenty, to be honest, for one battery. And then I've just got this. This is just I mean, people spend thousands on all this stuff. I'm only running a microwave. There's no other air fryers or nothing in here like that, so I'll just shove this 2000 watts. I think it's a 3000 watt peak. Off eBay, it was actually on offer, so it was 140 quid. That solar controller was about, it might have been 80 quid, because it's a 20. There's about 20 quid for that switch. And then we go for a little shunt here. Actually, I feed the solar controller straight to the battery. There's absolutely no reason for that. It's just how it was before we put the rest of it in, so I've left it, to be honest. So we just go these little two groups to group the cables together. I'll remember the name of them in a minute. Then this little fuse board here, there is another fuse board in the front. This is literally only here. I'm going to feed the main feed through this fuse board. So that's going to be fed through like a 20 amp fuse to all the rest of the electrics in the front of the van. And the, what else is on here? The diesel heater's out here on its own. And I think that's about it. There'll be a light off it as well in the back here. And that's it. Very straightforward. You don't need to do a lot more, if I'm really honest. Yeah, that will give you all the power you need. The solar panels are important, the controller and a decent battery. Cheap inverter. Not the cheapest inverter though, they don't work. I've had these before, so I know they work, and they're okay. And I'm only running a 700 watt microwave in here, but obviously you can run anything up to 2000 watts if you want to run something else. So that's this end, still very scruffy. I'll tidy all this up, just clip some wires back, make it look a bit tidier, and I've got to put some sort of board across the front of this to protect it from anything we throw in the back. Now we're just going to do the water tank. Water tank's a massive water tank. I think it's 200 litres. We've just got to plumb that in now. Then we're getting somewhere with the plumbing in then, once I've tidied this up. Thank you. So obviously some of these bits have been finished for a while, so you've seen them all, but I'll just pan around the whole van only quickly. So I've got a couple of fans up there for this bedroom. There's nothing else changed up there other than there's some bedding on it, and that's about that. So I think you've seen most of this. So the floor's been put in, really nice, pretty pleased with it. It was done yesterday, and that's all that area. Look, most of this you have seen, I've shown you before. Got some hooks up. Got the kitchen area all finished off with some cups up the top, and a bit of this storage. There's loads of storage in this van. It's really great for storage. I've got my Rhino coat hook up there. I love that coat hook, staying with it. And then we'll just spin it all the way around. So you can see this rather lovely upholstery. As I said before, done by Evans Upholstery. Yeah, I really love it. As always, they do a fantastic job. Whittlesea based Evans Upholstery. I'll put a picture of their sign up in a second. So yeah, I'm really pleased with it. The upholstery's good. All seems to work. That's another bed, that end, you see, so that's why it's like that. So it's another bed. Obviously you've seen most of this, but now it's just all finished. Yeah, I'm ever so pleased with it. A couple of pictures up just to break it up a bit. No real reason for it. And I don't think much changed in here, but have a look. I think I showed you that shelf up there. Obviously the shower's been there for ages, and then just I just put these baskets in here. Little mat, chuck that out here when you're in a shower. If you come out here to dry yourself off if you're on your own, obviously. Yeah, that's it. Nice storage under these cupboards here that I haven't even used. So yeah, all good. Ever so pleased with it. We're off now. All shortly we'll be off to Dubfest. I'll do some videos of Dubfest as well. Okay, there you go. The finished interior. Right, so first time on video in the little lorry. I obviously haven't done a video here, so I don't know how noisy it sounds comes through. I'll have a look at the video in a bit. Firstly, I've got to say, I sent a picture of the upholstery to Evans Upholstery, and he's not happy about the little dimple bits on the top you'll see where I've screwed that big back panel to the wall. I haven't had time to try and do anything about it. We've got a solution, so they won't be there, and that's nothing that Evans Upholstery has done. That's like a disclaimer for Evans Upholstery, we'll see. So anyway, sorry I didn't have time to try and rectify that. That's why they're there, that's where the screws go through. Right, so I'm going to end this video, although it's only a little tiny video. Just shows you the van interior finished, and now I'm on my way to collect the equipment, which is in a big box trailer, to go up to Dub. I keep calling it Dubfest, by the way. It's officially called Dubbed Out Festival, I think, or Dubbed Out, on the Cheshire Showground, obviously near Chester. So I'll go and pick the trailer up and then make my way up there. I'm going to do a couple of videos from the show. We do an under fives soft play, couple of bouncy castles, literally for the under fives, and it's something the Dubbed Out people put on, so they pay us to go, and it's free for the children, which is fantastic. I think a lot of other places should do that, especially the under fives, because they sometimes get missed because they can't go on the bigger castles. And the fairgrounds are fortune, so yeah, that's where we're headed. So in this video, again, I think I said it earlier, I'll say it again, if you haven't seen it, subscribe. There's going to be more travel and more bits and pieces done with this van. Next thing with this truck is the outside. Still don't really know what we're going to do, but that's the next thing. So like and subscribe. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe, it's completely free. It just helps us along, so I see more people watching the videos, I make more. That's all. So that's it. Great, have a good day. It's going to be a lovely day, and I'll see you soon with some dubbed out video content and some more on the van when I'm parked up and got it all set up properly, so you can see it all works. Hopefully it all works. Okay.